beautiful co-host,
JV Jones.
and welcome to our talk radio show, Connect the City. On this show, we're going to cover the entire gamut on relationships, politics, entertainment, celebrity news, and current events, and we're going to connect it all to the city. Yes. But today, we can say that we covered all of this, right? And because we covered all of this, this is our holiday finale show. I'm excited. I would try to do the claps. But the claps, I'm not going to even try to do the claps. Okay. All right. And so we wanted everybody to celebrate with us. We've got already callers calling in. Zoe Miller, are you there, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
How you know it's me?
What's up?
Because you said you called in. What you need?
Am I the only caller?
No, you're not. Oh, you tried it?
Girl, you know my number.
No, I do not know your number. Oh, you tried it. Oh, I do not. But get it to me later, though. Look, oh, wow. See, wow. This is the last show. People acting up.
Hey, acting up. It's the holidays. They act up.
So we've got, like, we got celebrities calling in this evening. We've got it all. So this is our last show before 2018. So we're excited about Connect the City. We've been on a year and a half.
Yes.
We want to talk about your favorite show, our favorite shows. If you have any questions for us about the radio business, ask us.
Or maybe something exciting.
Something exciting
going on in 2018.
You know, it's a shame that I've been on the road for the last 3 months. So
wow.
I've been on tour with this group called Mythical Mondays, Mythicality. I've been on tour with them. But I got something I want to propose to you when y'all come back.
Yes.
Okay.
In the new year, is that once again I want to let you know that I am currently I'm starting my new CD, getting ready to record again, and I'm also, this is going to be my 30th year of being a singer. 30 years in the business.
Wow. So we thought he was 30. You're not 30? You're not 30? You look 30.
No, I think he just had the 50, but anyway.
See, I can put you out there. I ain't do that.
That's all right. I'm proud of it.
Yes.
I'm proud of it. You know what even make you proud is you walking somewhere and a little 19-year-old look at you like,
how you doing?
Exactly.
How she say it, Zoe? How she say it, Zoe? How you doing? What she say?
They said, how you know? No, she was actually very, very mature. I'm like, hey, so how old are you sitting like that? I was like, oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's so cute. Don't make us see you on TV.
Wow. Younger than your kid.
We will play this tape for the we will play this show for the paparazzi.
My daughter is 12.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
we will turn you. We will turn you in. I'm telling you, we'll play this show.
But good, So what is?
You got celebrities, but anyway, what I was going to propose to you is that the next time we can probably do. I'm getting ready to do this live show. It is going to be filmed in my house when we have artists come over, and we're going to do live streaming from the house. But I want maybe one time y'all could come over and set up shop in the house. I'm gonna have it set up like a studio, but it's gonna be like the live band is gonna be right in the living room.
Wow!
Oh, actually, we get a personal insight.
Yes. We have various artists gonna come through. Maybe I have y'all take the show. I'll make the artists come through. Y'all can interview them, and then we put on the performance, and then boom.
We love it.
That sounds great.
Connect the City is going to
come up with a date and make that happen.
That is great.
You come up with a date, make that happen.
Yes.
And also, I don't know if you all know that I had a thing called Mojazz Wednesdays that I promoting. I don't know if y'all remember that.
I remember that.
I'm actually starting that back up in January. But it's going to be at another location. It's at a place called Blue Sundays in Bowie.
Ooh, nice. That even sounds nice.
Yeah, the name sounds great.
Yes, Blue Sundays.
Yeah, Blue Sunday is an Asian menu. I was there today because I went over today and just talked about it, getting the place and talk about the dates. And I sat down and I tried the food. It's off the hook.
Oh, I bet you it is.
Food is good. The food is good. The decor is good.
Okay.
Once I put my stamp on it and bring the,
of course.
Then bring the good entertainment. it's gonna be off the chain.
Do you-
So we're
is
gonna
it-
start that up in the new year.
Do you look for it to be free, or you think it's going to be a charge?
Oh, it's gonna be free. It's gonna be
Okay.
free.
We love free. We love free.
The jazz night's gonna be free for y'all. But what we're gonna do the kickoff party first. The kickoff party is not gonna be free, but it's still gonna be very low. It ain't gonna be no more than about $10.
Okay.
The kickoff party because the kickoff one, we're gonna have maybe 4 artists come in and perform, and
Okay.
then just come in and have a good time. So, that's gonna be real nice.
Well, you know what? I got a great idea real quick. You need to advertise that on Connect the City.
Yeah,
it's a
buddy.
very low
Oh,
price.
gotcha.
But
Yes,
yes,
low
you
price.
need to advertise that. We can send you the information, and that way every week we'll be shouting that out on Tuesday, so they'll be there on Wednesday.
Right. I love that,
That's the
JV.
same thing y'all have. I have is that the one you have an app for?
Well, that too, but
Oh, that's something
we advertise on here. Like
Yeah,
when we take a
yeah.
break, we give a shout out to different events and things of that nature.
Doubt.
Yeah.
Yes,
No
that sounds
doubt,
amazing.
Can I give it like a little plug right now?
Absolutely.
You absolutely. Well, you just did. You,
You just
told
did.
us about
Do it again.
I want to do that plug, but I also want people to follow me on my Instagram. That's Zoe Miller, ZOMILLER. Just add me because I'm getting ready to start blasting that show out. And I also, if any artists that are listening, give me a holler. I listen to you because I want to put you down on the show. So let me know what's happening. I'm calling all artists out. Come on out and check this thing out because this whole night is geared around us musicians coming together and having a platform where we can have a place to come together.
That
You know,
is
that's one of the best
excellent.
ways because we really lost that over the years.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
So we really lost it over the years. So
Right.
I'm trying to bring that back.
All right, so we have another caller in with the last 4 digits of 9207. Caller, you're on with Connect the City finale episode. How can we help you? What's your name?
Hi, Millie. Hi, JV. This is Ed Farley.
Hey, Ed. You know, Ed had to check in before the end of the year.
He's one
That's
of our favorites on Connect the City.
Thanks.
Ed, we wanna pull in last 4 digits of 0643. You're on with Connect the City's finale episode for the year. Can we have your name?
Hey y'all, it's Monica Bradshaw.
Monica, hey!
Nice to hear from you, Monica.
How you doing?
We
Hi.
doing great.
We are doing great. We are. This is
it's the end of the year,
It's
Monica.
the end of the year.
Yeah,
You were here in
holidays.
2018. We were calling we're going to ask Ed. We got Zoe Miller who can sing his face off.
Yes, he
okay.
can.
And we got everybody. We want everybody. We're celebrating us, and we want everybody else to celebrate us. We want to know what your favorite shows were. If you have any questions for us. This is the whole episode about Connect the City and our Connect the City fans.
Be the cleavage show.
Yes, it is. I have it on purpose. Okay, great. So, JV always gets on me. Her new name is Shots Fired, Monica. Every time I do something, it's just shots fired for her. I swear for
I'm talking
goodness.
about both.
Oh, you said both. Oh, both of it. Oh, yeah, you. I can't get in trouble, though. So, Ed, and we'll get back to Monica and Zoe. What was your favorite show or shows or guest or anything like that so far for the year?
Well, obviously, my favorite show would have to have been a more recent one, which was the Entrepreneur Show, because it gave young, energetic Black folks a chance to voice their businesses, because we really don't hear about it unless somebody say, "Oh, I bought this from somewhere" or whatever, but it still doesn't get the limelight that it should. So that was my favorite show. And then another one actually was, and I have to give mad props to JV, was her show about abuse. And I just have to applaud you strong enough to be able to say, to tell your story.
Well, thank you so much. I
Love
appreciate that.
Love that. So, Monica, what was your favorite episodes, or like one of your favorite guests, or what you got for me?
Well, the show, I don't remember the exact title, but we were talking about men on the lowdown, and
Ooh, the
they're really
DLs.
focusing as bisexuality.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
that
big
was
one.
very interesting. And then I'm sorry, I don't know the young lady's name who goes in on the role of women and how we are the queens of the.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember her.
How.
Yes, I was gonna
Yeah,
snap for her a little bit.
Goes in.
Well, yeah.
She's a little bit too deep for me, but you know, she knows she had a very strong opinion, and I appreciate
She
a woman
did.
that can voice her opinion and voice it very coherently, whether I agree with it or not. But she still has a very strong opinion. I like opinionated women because I'm one of those too.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's so funny. We would like to do our Facebook check-in, so we have so many people on Facebook. But Sharon Washington was on our show, and she said her favorite show was when she was on. So that is okay.
There you go. And that makes it our favorite.
That
too.
makes it out one of our favorites too. All of them were my favorites. You know what, JB? Like the most interesting show. So many of them, right?
Yes.
God, we had so many. I think the gun control is the one that really got me in such a different state of mind than I was before I knew anything about gun control and how are these people doing these mass shootings and things of that nature. That was a really kind of different show for me. What about you, JV? Because we had the gun show owner on, remember?
Right. I think for me, probably one of my most favorite ones was the bullying. I went through a lot of that in school.
Yeah.
And so
Don't get me
I'm
started.
just glad to see that there's a lot of people now starting to address that. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Where are they addressing that at? It's still going on.
No, my daughter's, well, it's going on, but they're addressing it. They're not just letting kids do it like when I was coming up. Like, you got bullied, so what? Just suck it up.
Yeah, JV. Yeah, the difference is the teens are killing themselves. They're committing suicide. Don't get me started. Please don't get me started. That just make me mad.
Yeah, but I'm just saying every situation ain't going to be cured, but they are trying to start, like at Julia's school.
Oh, okay. I'm ready. Your daughter,
You
Julia.
see, yeah.
Let's talk
See,
about that.
Right. They have a meeting. They had them sign papers, so they're addressing it. So
Okay,
I'm just
they are.
saying,
At least they're trying
I'm
to do
glad
something.
to see that someone in some schools are starting to address that situation.
We're gonna address it next year, and y'all are not going to be happy with us because we are going to hold the schools accountable.
Yeah, it's about
You know, one of my favorite guests though, JV. I don't know if y'all remember this one, Timothy. I'm just gonna say, not even a special guest, but he has called in and brightened our day.
Did he?
Don't you know? He did. Remember, he did the poem, and he just would call in, and we're not really sure if he lives in Virginia or North Carolina.
Yeah.
No, okay, I got you. What was one of my other most interesting shows? The Open Relationship, Monica. And Ed can't talk about that because I know his fiance is right there. Hi, fiance.
always start.
We know she there, Monica, so we don't start no trouble with Ed. Because she will get on the line. JV, won't she get on the line?
Yes, she
We be
will.
like, how you
Let me see
doing?
what my people are saying.
We show her so much respect because we don't want her. What y'all in Texas, Ed? Where y'all at?
I thought maybe someone would.
We're in San Antonio, man.
San Antonio. We know y'all are coming here. It's a short flight.
This conversation.
Wait a minute. You had the open relationship conversation.
No, that was just an interesting show. So I guess everybody. I didn't want to get up and get them.
Okay, great. So
Yeah.
maybe that could get them. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people can hear you.
Well, I figured they could.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
I'm using your speaker. Why don't you put it over on this side
Oh,
so
you
you have
suck.
better access?
Get your Some earphones would be great. That is wonderful. So who do you have on your Facebook Live? We could do a roll call because it's the last show. I gotta wait. Any pair. All right, wonderful.
No, that's okay.
Okay, great.
It's in your ears. That's all.
Oh, you tried it. Oh, Monica, she gives me the business over here. Who do you have on your Facebook? Who do you have on your Facebook, JV? Let's do a shout out to all your Facebook people. What you got?
I have Michelle Jones. Hey, Michelle. I have Ozzy Bryant. I have Darkest, Dwayne, Angela Page. In the purse.
And the purse is on it?
The rest of them are gone.
So we did have Zoe. We have Kendra. I have Kenneth. Hey, Kenneth, call in 929-477-3886. Wish us well. We wish you well in whatever endeavors you have. I have Liz. Love you, Liz. And so she says, hey, Kendra says, I like this song, so that was great. Kwaizi, how are you, sir? DJ Frank, call in. We won't be on till next year, sir. I got Jay Reed, DJ Frank White, Kelly Roberts, how are you, sir? Ron A. B., how are you? It was so nice to see you on Saturday for the 4th annual Comedy with a Purpose toy drive and awards reception. We're going to talk about that because that was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Terrence Green, we have my Aunt Gabby, Monica, we still see you on here, Darnie, Louis Grimes, Daryl Thomas, Sharon Washington is my teacher. No, she said I was not the best of students, but we've got rap artist Vincent Thomas. You need to call us. Kevin Richards, Alan Scoop Johnson, that's a former classmate. We just call him Scoop. You know.
Okay.
Again, our condolences for your father. Ivy Ao, how are you? And Daryl Nelson. Guys, thank you for checking in. This is our finale show. We have a lot of people on the line. So, JV, what was your most, I wouldn't say, well, because all of our shows were good, so I didn't really have any disappointing shows. JV, did you?
No, I think for the most part, each one was definitely good. Some better than others, but for the most part, no, we've had fun.
I've had a good time.
Yeah.
You know what? I will say my least favorite shows. Okay, here we go. All the shows we did on Trump. Every show we did on Trump, I feel like we kind of left feeling drained. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but I do like the ones that we did where we were talking politics. So
Right, you're a politic kind of person.
yeah,
You're a
those
politic
were
kind of
good.
person. So that is great. Ed, what about your least favorite shows? Did you have any?
Anybody in Alabama that can call in?
You know what, JV? Oh my gosh.
Have they started doing the
I don't know. Can you check for me?
Oh my gosh.
I'm
What happened?
curious. Who's leading?
Actually, my least favorite show was the gun show, the gun law show.
Oh, was it?
Was
Okay.
it? Was your least favorite
I didn't
show?
like I didn't like the excuse about shooting. What did he say? Bulls or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just too many excuses trying to give to own a gun.
Right, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and I am the
Hey,
opposite
Connie.
on that. That show made me feel completely different than I did before. I didn't know all the facts. And he was kind enough to run his shop all day and then be on the phone with us for an hour and a half. So for the most part, I didn't speak. JB didn't speak. I didn't want people to cut him off. But he made some extremely valid points. And while I understand what you're saying, that show changed me a little bit.
Well, it was definitely good to know how things are run.
I can agree with that.
in the
Okay.
state. I think it was
I can
good.
agree with that. He did have some
Go ahead.
We're losing you, buddy.
still too many.
Excuses? Because you're breaking up on us.
Yeah, I mean, he did have some valid points, but it was still too many excuses as to why. I mean, I don't disagree at all with somebody wanting to own a gun or bear arms, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
But one person that has 50 guns, it's excessive. But I mean, everybody.
Yeah, that was a bit much.
Right, it was a bit much, but I understood, really, because I'm not for the guns and stuff like that, but I understood that the people that have a right to bear arms, they do buy their guns
Yeah.
and they do shoot animals. I don't like that at all, but they've never committed a crime. They aren't going shooting up buildings. They aren't shooting up schools. That's what they've been doing. That's their lifestyle. And so they have not done any of those things. So you mess with their way of living. So I'm just trying to be a devil's advocate. I'm gonna stop using that word.
But you know what? That their case when it comes to people killing is always, they get the guns illegally. But of recent, it's shown that they got them legally.
No,
So
they,
that went down.
when did that show that? I didn't see that. They
Yeah.
didn't get them legally.
Yeah, they did. It was
Oh, okay.
and what was the one that happened? Was it New York or somewhere they shot from? Was it the other from the hotel? That some
Well, he didn't have a whole bunch
one
of
of
guns.
those-
He had a couple, didn't he?
No, but I'm just saying he
Okay.
bought them. They bought them legally. So we're
Yes.
finding that a lot of cases now are
Right, that
not
was in
people.
Vegas.
Right, it's not.
Oh, that
people
was the Vegas one,
getting-
okay.
Yeah, well, it's not people all the time now just getting them illegally. A lot of people are getting them through the legal system. I mean, legally. So
Well, we do have a.
Exactly, and that was a point that I was trying to make, because the argument with those that are for the guns are saying, oh, well, if you take away our rights, then it's only going to be the criminals that have the guns. Well, obviously, this guy in Vegas purchased his guns legally, so the
Yeah.
moment he used it for its non-intensive purpose,
Yeah.
he became a criminal. So it's not the criminals who have the gun, it's
True.
when you use it,
True.
what
Yeah,
it's not
didn't think
supposed
about
to
it
be
that
used
way.
for.
yes, exactly. So that went out the window.
Yeah,
You
we
know?
have Timothy on the line. Timothy, are you there? Because maybe you heard me in space. Because I'm so happy. Are you there, sir?
I'm right here.
Oh, there's Timothy! Yay! How are you, sir?
I'm okay. I'm just
I
sitting
don't
here
like
looking
you.
out the window, but I can't see none because it's dark.
Oh, it's dark. Where you are? Are you going to finally tell us where you live, Timothy?
I told you where I live.
Well, I don't remember. Was it North Carolina, sir, or was it Virginia? I tried.
Well,
I
I
tried
live in
to
North
answer.
Carolina. If I look out my back window, I can see Virginia.
Oh
But
yeah.
you know what direction I want to walk to tell me where I live. The first house is on North Carolina, and the other house is on Virginia side. So I kind of like the North Carolina, Virginia man.
Is that why your accent is so bad?
I didn't say that, sir. I love your accent. This one here, we're the opposite. I love you. And I think you're amazing. I'm, as long as I'm nice to you, you're
part
nice to me.
Virginia and part North Carolinian.
North Carolinian? What the?
Well, we love you, Timothy.
We love you, Timothy.
So, what was your favorite show?
Uh-oh. That's probably going to intro show. What was your favorite show?
What was your favorite show?
My favorite show was the night I let me do my poetry because my lady actually gave me some. I felt good for a change. It's been a long time coming.
She gave you some of the good. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, she fixed me some chili and some collard greens
I
and
can't.
some mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes and
That
gravy?
doesn't go with.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Alligator
Yes,
sauce.
it does. Oh, she gave you some food or some of the sweet good? I'm trying
The
to.
rest of the letter was good.
What you say?
Ooh-wee.
That's
Ooh-wee.
really what we ate. It was good.
It was good. Did you get any dessert, sir? It's my question. I'm trying to be evasive.
Yeah, she fixed me an apple pie.
Gotcha.
Did you give the apple pie to any of the pigs or anything that you have?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Selfish.
No, I didn't.
So your woman went out and killed the pig to get your chitlins?
Oh, JV, you're just so crass. You're not me.
Well, thank you so much for
See,
sharing.
I don't have a chicken in a pig farm, ma'am.
I thought you said you had the pigs and stuff. What in your poem you said?
But I don't have a pig farm. I got a wheat. I should have said that.
You got to.
I gotta go now. The federal gonna get me.
Oh my God, I can't.
Well, thank you.
Well,
It's the
thank
end of
you.
the year, so
Yeah.
you just made our
Just
day.
made our day.
Yes.
Monica, a lot of the relationship shows, because I love those. Those were very informative. Do I need to go back to the open relationship show? Monica, you were not on the phone, but you missed it.
When was that one?
In the last month, we had an open relationship.
Like maybe the beginning of November or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
maybe.
in Australia.
Oh, yeah, we were in
All
Australia. We
right.
forgot. I saw the pictures.
Yes.
What happened was we have our resident expert on sex.
Yes.
Well, yeah, she's a sexpert.
Sex relationship
She was
therapist.
she is
That's
a
what we're gonna
sexpert.
name her.
No,
Yes.
she's a
Sexpert. I like
A
that.
sexpert.
Yes, we're gonna name her that.
Ram.
Yes.
Oh, I did it. I tried it. Anyway, and so at the end, we had a special guest. So we had a couple who was married who were actually in an open marriage. And it was,
okay.
yes,
And
it was
boy,
so
were they.
good. And it had a lot of people asking. Now, Ed was on the show with his fiance. She said she wasn't having it. She's like, nope. I mean, we didn't even get the question out. She's like, no. And he said, no. Well, wasn't she on the show? Everybody was on this show.
Oh, that was fun.
I
They
was,
say, did they discuss the purpose of being married in an open relationship? Because what was the point in being married if you're going to be open? Why didn't they
Good
just say
question.
single? Did they go into
So
that?
we need to do an open relationship part 2. So
we're
can
going to
get
do a
that
part
answer.
2, but what they said was, I think I know that. And what it was like that before. Except he's gotten lucky, and she was already in a lesbian kind of situation anyway. She really
Okay.
didn't like men that much, but he was the only one she liked. So she told him up front, even before they got married, look, this is what's going on. And he said he thought it was a joke. Remember that? And so, but if she decides she wants another man, which she said she most definitely would not, he's like, nah,
Wouldn't work.
wouldn't work. I mean, it was immediate. Oh gosh, we've had so many shows. What do you got over there, JV?
Real quick, Angela said she saw where this guy broke into a gun shop and stole about 25 guns.
Oh,
Wow.
back in the guns. Okay.
Yeah, well, was he one of the ones that
Uh-oh.
was doing some killing too, Angela?
can't.
I'm curious.
I can't. Let me say, please say that wasn't him.
So much.
So we've just had all our shows, it just seems to get better and better, and the sex shows seem to do very well.
And we definitely
The singles episode was great.
that human trafficking show.
That
was
trap,
a big one.
Where Our Lost Girls,
Yes,
and that was
yeah,
great.
Missing DC girls, and so that was a big one.
That was a big one.
Yeah.
We promise you, next year, we coming out the gate swinging. We are going to be talking about everything. Bullying is on our agenda, but apparently we feel at Connect the City, and JV, you can vouch for this, that maybe we're not doing enough. Because in the last, and I don't know if you were in Australia at that time, Monica, and Ed, you know about this because you do call in. The 10-year-old committed suicide, and also a Latina young lady. I want to say she was 14, and this happened in the last 2 weeks. They both committed suicide because of bullying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's terrible.
And we're just like, what? Oh, hey,
Like,
Melvin.
How does a 10-year-old even know how to do that?
And that's the
How did they
same
have that
question.
knowledge back then?
Well, it's so funny because I was talking to, I got to get my pictures, and I know you've never heard of this, but I just became a god grandmother. This is a title that I made up myself because she's like a daughter to me. So I can't be grandmother because she kind of has mother, So I made that up, and it's so funny. She said, I got bullied as well. She said, but nowhere in my forethought would I even thought of, you get over it. You go to school, you don't really tell anybody, or you go in the mirror, okay, I'm going to beat her butt. I'm going to call my girlfriends, next time you need to do this and that. There was no thought in her hemisphere of a mind, and that's what she said, no at all, about committing suicide. Like, when did that?
Yeah, it's sad.
It's really sad, but do you think that, we've got a whole next year to talk about this, because we're going to come out the gate swinging, but I just saw something, and I showed JV, I saw something on Facebook Live, and I want to say she was 10, maybe 9. Remember the little girl? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what happened was, she got the Snapchat. Now, I'm new to the Snapchat, I'm not the best at it, but it's really, people use it, more teenagers, and great, wonderful. Teenagers and kids use it, Diddy uses it, entertainers use it, I got ya. Mm-hmm. But she got a Snapchat, I guess probably to talk to her friends. It's cute, you get the little faces and little emojis, and you look pretty, you got the filters. She got a Snapchat. Her father found out, did a Facebook Live video, and shaved all her hair off.
Bullied by your own
Wait,
parent.
what?
Okay, so I'm going to bring this caller in and I'll tell you exactly what happened. Last 4 digits of 5574. You're on with Connect the City. This is our holiday finale episode. Can we have your name?
Yes, this is Michelle Jones. Good evening.
Hi, Michelle
Hey,
Jones.
Michelle.
Hi, I just wanted to comment a little bit about the bullying. It's very crazy because growing up, I was bullied.
Yes.
And, you know, it started, I guess, around the age of 8, and it ended like at age 12.
Okay.
And I literally was beat up every day.
Wow.
I told people.
Oh, okay.
What school were you going
But
to?
I was going to a Catholic school at the time.
Okay.
And part of it was I was the newcomer on the block. I came in being one of the smart children. I also think there was some jealousy because I was light skinned and they were dark skinned.
We're going to have that show.
I was not Catholic, so I think there were a lot of different dynamics. I was also very mild, very meek, very humble.
Right.
But I can say that at no point in time did the thought of me not being here ever enter my atmosphere. So this thing is so baffling to me right now.
Yeah.
It is very baffling.
Yes.
So, you know, Monica and Michelle, I'm going to finish the quick story. So what happened was, I guess she got the Snapchat. And Kendra is on our Facebook Live, and it's so childish. I have Snapchat so I can keep up with the my children. they do it. So what happened was she couldn't have been no more than 10, JV. So Monica, she's a good 10 years old. Let's just give her that. She got the Snapchat. She downloaded it, and when she downloaded, I guess her father found out. The father went on Facebook Live and shaved all her hair off bald. And you couldn't see her face because she was so embarrassed. She had her hands over both of her eyes that you couldn't see it. He shaved everything. It wasn't even like a little bit. And then he was cussing her out. And I can't believe she wanted to be a smart. And just went all of that through the whole thing.
He did that just because she downloaded Snapchat?
Did she downloaded Snapchat because she thought she was being
Why didn't he
fast?
just take her phone?
He thought she was being fast. He wanted to teach her a lesson. And this little girl will never be the same again. The whole world saw it. People may even know who he is. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
You know, there's some crazy people in this world.
Crazy.
And they're raising children.
They are
That's the
raising
scary
children.
part.
We are going to bring in our next caller with the last 4 digits of 1899. Caller, you're on with Connect the City. This is a finale episode for 2017. What's your name?
Hey, this is Melvin. How you guys doing?
Mel,
Good.
couldn't
What's
wait to
up,
meet one of
Mel?
our favorite
Look,
callers.
I was getting ready to give you a comment that you were a bully in school.
You,
Tell
oh, Melvin, I ain't say that.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, no, I was a bully in school. I was openly admitted, and yeah, I was. I mean, that's, you know, I was a boy. It was it was just a thing to do. You didn't really think, you know, too much of it. It was just like, you know, the next guy wasn't tougher than you. So I mean, you know, he got picked on. You know, he's the one that got put in the locker or threw water on in the bathroom or whatever. I mean, you know, you didn't think anything of it. It's not like bullying.